This video will guide you through reviewing a retail lease agreement. Retail Lease Agreement Review is a frequently requested service on the Contracts Council platform, since both landlords and tenants want to understand the terms before signing. If you have received a retail lease agreement and need to review it, then this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We have also provided more information in the description, including how to find a lawyer. We will cover top considerations when reviewing a retail lease agreement, key terms to find and understand in your document, costs to hire a lawyer for review. We have also added a link in the description below with information on legal fees. Now let's get started. Top considerations for retail lease agreements. Retail lease agreements are legally binding agreements between landlords and tenants that can significantly impact your business operations. Before diving into specific terms, here are some top considerations to keep in mind. Lease term: determine the length of the lease term and any options for renewal. It's crucial to know the duration of your commitment and how to extend it if needed. Rent and operating expenses. Understand the base rent amount, how it's calculated, and any additional operating expenses such as maintenance fees, property taxes, and utilities. Exclusive use. Check if there are exclusivity clauses that prevent the landlord from leasing other parts of the property to your direct competitors. Maintenance and repairs. Clarify who is responsible for maintaining and repairing different parts of the property. This can include common areas, parking lots, and structural repairs. Compliance with laws. Ensure that the lease agreement complies with all relevant laws and regulations, including local zoning laws, health, and safety requirements. And consider hiring a lawyer. It is always recommended to hire a lawyer to help review a retail lease agreement. They can ensure the contract is legally compliant, help you understand industry standard terms, and coach you on negotiations. Key terms to understand. Retail lease agreements contain many important terms that you should understand. Here are some key terms to look for. 1. Parties involved. Ensure that the names and details of all parties involved are correctly stated. If there are multiple businesses, make sure the full legal names of the businesses are used. 2. Premises description. Find the section that clearly describes the leased premises, including the square footage, location within the property, and any included fixtures and fittings. 3. Rent payment terms. Review the section specifying the rent payment terms, including due dates, acceptable payment methods, and any late fees. 4. Security deposit. Understand the amount of the security deposit, conditions for its return, and any situations where it might be withheld. 5. Termination. Review the conditions under which the lease agreement can be terminated by either party, including notice periods and any early termination penalties. 6. Subleasing. Check whether you are allowed to sublease the premises and under what conditions. 7. Insurance requirements. Understand the types of insurance, for example, liability, property, you are required to maintain during the lease term and ensure compliance. And 8. Dispute resolution. Review the methods for resolving disputes such as mediation, arbitration, or court litigation. Average costs to hire a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer to review your retail lease agreement is always recommended. Contracts Council's marketplace allows you to post your project and receive competitive bids from lawyers to compare. Based on recent data, the average cost to review a retail lease agreement is $690 on a flat fee basis. This is based on dozens of recent projects from across various U.S. states. Legal fees can vary based on the following factors. State or location. Lawyer fees may vary based on where they are located. For example, a lawyer in New York City will likely have a higher rate than a lawyer in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Length of contract. Given lawyers traditionally bill by the hour, a longer contract with more pages will require more of their time, which can make the legal costs higher. Complexity of terms. If there are complicated terms in the agreement, it can increase legal fees since it will require the lawyer to spend more time working on the project. Service required. You can hire lawyers for different services. If you simply need the contract reviewed and explained, this will be a lower fee than also needing the contract redlined and negotiated. Reviewing a retail lease agreement is critical in making sure you protect your rights and ensure a successful business operation. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Counsel or visit contractscounsel.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.